is the most amazing battle you can imagine. How about the showdown of the century? The mantis and the snake. Who will take home the title? I will tell you what would happen if a snake approached the mantis. Here's a classic backyard rumble, and you'll be surprised to find out how it all ends. Watch as we take a look at this is why snakes are afraid of mantises. If you want to see teamwork at its best, watch as we look at this is why snakes are afraid of praying mantises. One day in the animal kingdom, the Lion King arranged a match within a match just after a race between a tortoise and a hare. Everyone cheered the turtle for its slow but steady movement. Then came the main event that everyone was waiting for, the mantis and the snake. Well, it was a match to the death between these two local people, because both of them were about tearing each other apart over just a silly argument over whose camouflage was the best. The green snake refused to agree, even though it was obvious that the praying mantis was the main camouflage animal. The lion thought, why not settle your dispute at the Feast of the Kings? Mr. Harmatendist snorts the pig while handing out deathmatch odds. Well, the odds were for the green snake to win. Miss Elephanton, Big Brother Croc, and Pastor Chimpanzee were the few animals that bet on the mantis. The snake moved its head to the left and then to the right and back to the left, repeating this gentle pattern as it approached the mantis. The mantis took a stance with its front legs up and puffed up just to look big and intimidating. But the snake didn't buy such a lie. It jumped and struck the mantis for the first time. Fortunately, the mantis escaped the snake's fangs, the green snake's nickname, and made a lightning strike comeback attack as the snake tried to regain its balance and land a second strike. Unfortunately, in the blink of an eye, he found himself being suffocated by mantis' pointed arms. Despite the fact that the mantis wrapped her arm, front legs, around the snake's head, the snake still tried to free itself, but all seemed unsuccessful. The snake finally calmed down. No one can strangle the snake because it has no neck. The cheers of the crowd turned to silence as the unthinkable happened. The mantis began to feast on the live snake. The snake screamed and cried in grief as it kept hitting the ground with its tail to convey the message of submission. But there was no referee, no rules. It was to die for. The crowd once again began to cheer at the bloody events before them as the mantis ate the snake's eye and had already entered the left side of the brain. Mantis ate. He unlocked his grip and looked at the ever-cheering crowd as he screamed like a Viking after killing those fucking Saxons. When the lion was crowned king of the insects, he smiled in agreement. Later that evening, the mantis went to bathe in the blood of the dead snake and lived forever as a red mantis, without the need to hide. The camouflage is only weak, named for its prominent front legs, which fold together in a gesture of devotion. The mantis appears poised and soulful. You might think of them as docile, slow-moving, orchid-nibbling things, but how they look is deceiving. The truth is that mantises are ambush predators with lightning-fast movements. With their long necks, upright posture, expressive faces, and direct gaze, they are definitely charismatic or terrifying. But more than that, they are fascinating creatures that have earned their place in the natural world. There are about 2,000 known species of mantises worldwide, showing a wide and amazing range of adaptations to their environments. For a few examples, consider the following facts about this incredible insect. 9. They engage in risky sex. Mother mantises lay an especially large clutch of eggs, which means they need a lot of food. This means, unfortunately for their friends, they can literally bite their heads off and eat them. And they can do it even during a 3-hour mating session. A bit of coital cannibalism can also contribute to the success of copulation. Hey, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. 8. They were once thought to have special powers. Well, they obviously have special powers. However, in some early civilizations such as ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, and Assyria, people believed mantises to have supernatural powers. The mantis part of the name comes from the Greek for prophet. Early civilizations, including ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, and Assyria, considered mantises to have supernatural powers. A cultural trope popular in cartoons imagines the praying mantis as a femme fatale. Mantises are among the insects most commonly kept as pets. but instead of showing you some normal PMs, photographer Pang Wei has some more fun shots of these slay creatures. If you made it this far without freaking out. Check out Pang's gallery. Based on their hilarious facial expressions and the poses they strike for the camera, you'd never guess that these guys are so hideous. 7. They fight bats. Mantises are also prey for bats, but they are not easy prey. They can detect the echolocation sounds of bats, and when they approach them, they dive to the ground, often spiraling and looping their way. If caught, they try to hack their way to freedom using their large, pointed front feet. For most tricks in nature, there is another trick to overcome this, and in this case, mantises use a single ear located in the center of their chest to calculate the exact moment before the bat is about to strike and react accordingly. Similar to a submarine that can tell when it is being actively pinged by underwater sonar, mantises are able to tell when they are being echolocated by a bat while flying. I don't know about the specific neurology of the praying mantis, but I imagine that the information from this echolocation detection must be lightning fast for the praying mantis to react in time. 6. They are ambitious predators. Mantises don't stop at eating insects. They also target other arthropods such as spiders and sometimes small vertebrates. Some mantises have been known to prey on birds, frogs, lizards, even snakes. Mantises have long been known to be formidable predators. For starters, there's the matter of eating mate, but although they mostly eat flies and similar insects, they also catch lizards, frogs, newts, mice, snakes, turtles, and even, as I colorfully described last year, birds themselves. But now it seems that the mighty mantis has conquered another frontier. A male praying mantis sits perched on a lily pad, studying the water below him in a rooftop garden in Karnataka, India on March 7, 2017. According to a person who witnessed the scene, he pulled the guppy out of the water and ate it. Within half an hour, she grabbed another one and consumed it too. 5. They are masters of disguise. Mantises are supremely good at camouflage. They come in the form of leaves, sticks, and branches, like many insects. But they also take it a little further. Some mantises molt at the end of the dry season to turn black, timing their metamorphosis to match the blackened landscape left by bushfires. Mantis flowers are amazing. Some are wildly ornate. Others look so convincing that unsuspecting insects come out to collect nectar and become dinner. 4. They make quick work of their prey. Mantises wait to be ambushed or patiently stalk their prey, but once they are ready to strike, they do so with lightning speed, attacking so quickly that it is hard to see with the naked eye. In addition, they have spikes on their legs that impale and pin their victims in place. 3. They are as agile as cats. To the surprise of the scientists filming them, mantises were found to jump with extreme precision, contorting their bodies in the air to land on an uncertain and specific target. 2. They are heads. Mantises are the only insects that can turn their heads from side to side. The ability to turn the head without moving the rest of the body is a key advantage for the mantis when hunting, allowing minimal movement as it sneaks up on prey. 1. They have great vision. Mantises have stereo vision, and due to the placement of their eyes, they also have a wide field of vision. Each of their eyes has a fova, a concentrated area of photoreceptor cells that allows them to focus and see with sharpness. And not only do mantises see in 3D, but research has found that their 3D vision works differently. And there you have it. This is why snakes are afraid of praying mantises. Be sure to hit like, subscribe to see more incredible wildlife moments like these, and do share and comment. Until next time,